In this video I'm going to register a domain that I can use as a forwarding domain to send people to the webinar through my affiliate link. I'm going to show you how I register a domain with my hosting company, and in the following videos I'll show you how to actually point the domain to use your affiliate link. Basically what we don't want to be using is a very long domain. Now this is not something you 100% have to do. I mean, if you have a, for example, I could use my domain johnthornhill.com, and I could use that to forward to the webinar. Okay, if you're not quite getting this at the moment, just when you go through this video and the next video, it will all make sense. But I'm hoping you've got a hosting package. If you haven't, the hosting company I use is D9. Okay, D9 Hosting. I've used them for years. I personally know the people who own the company, Dan and Paula. And they are fantastic when it comes to support because they understand our business. So you can see with my basic, I've got a managed server. Okay, I've got a couple of servers. One of them is managed. I've got 21 domains registered. I also use a company called One and One, but most of my new stuff goes on D9. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to try and get a domain that has something to do with the webinar. Okay, now if I go to domains and click on register a new domain, okay, I can have a look here. Now I'm just going to see if I can get the domain automatedsalesandsuccess.com. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to get this. I'm guessing maybe one of the ambassador members could have already snapped this up. But then basically, if I want to send people to the webinar, I don't send them to my affiliate link, I send them to automatedsalesandsuccess.com and then forward it. Okay, so let's see if this is available. Whoops. .com. Now if this doesn't work, before this happens, if it didn't work, I could use hyphens, okay, between the words, okay, like that. But I'm hoping it's going to be available, and you want to try and think of some sort of clever wording related to the webinar. Remember the webinar is called Automated Sales and Success. So let's just try this and see what's going on. Right, it's not there. I had a feeling that would happen. Okay, now I could use automated sales and success.info, which is actually not too bad. And I think I might actually go with that one. I'm just having it's given us some little suggestions here. Automated sales and success, that could possibly be used, and it's actually suggesting that the hyphens as well. But I'm actually going to go with automated sales and success.info. Okay, so I'm going to buy this domain. Now I already have a hosting package, so all I have to do is check out. Okay, so automated sales and success.info. Okay, so I am buying this domain. Now I'm not going to take you through the rest of purchasing this, but what I will say, if you have an account with D9, you don't have to get any of this stuff here. You don't need any of it. Okay, if you haven't got an account with D9 or you need a hosting account, I'll actually provide a link underneath this video where you can get the basic package for, I do believe it's much less than $10 per month. And hosting is something you need anyway. It's moving forward to build your business. So I'm just gonna continue. I'm going to go through this, and I'm going to check out. Okay, now I'm not going to follow all of this through because personal information, things like that. But I'm just going to pay with PayPal. Actually, I'm just going to keep going. Let me just complete it. Why not buy it in front of you? Okay, now basically I've got my PayPal account set up with D9, so that's already done. So this is already set up. Now it usually takes about an hour to start working. It can sometimes take longer, but when we get in the next video, I'll show you how to set everything up. Okay, so I bought that domain to use for the webinar. Okay, so if you need a domain, obviously get the domain with whatever company you are with, and I'll show you how to do redirecting and forwarding in the next video. In this video, I'm going to register. Okay, it's about 30 minutes after I purchased my domain, and it's already started working. Please note that it can take about 24 hours for everything to start working properly. Even after you've added your domain to your hosting account, once you've set up your redirect, it should work pretty quick, but give it at least 24 hours before you start sending traffic, because just because you're seeing your domain working, people in other parts of the world might not see it work. Okay, I think it's called propagating. Your domain has to propagate and has to be fully up and running. Okay, so I just want to make you aware of that. Okay, now I've added my domain to my hosting package. Depending on what hosting package you're using, it could be different as well, or you might even have a completely different setup altogether where you're literally just looking to forward your domain. Okay, your hosting company will help you. Okay, if you're with D9, they'll probably do it for you, but if you go to their help files, they'll show you exactly how to do that. Okay, you just basically add an account and then add your domain. Okay, it's very, very simple to do. Like I say, the reason I'm going to show you how to do this is because everyone's accounts are different. Even if you have a D9 hosting account, your cPanel might look different to this. Okay, so what you basically want, okay, you want to be logged into your cPanel for the domain you've purchased. Again, your host will help you if you need it. You can see I'm on automatedsalesandsuccess.info, and you want to look for redirects or forwarding. Okay, like I say, with the other company I use, One-on-One, it's actually called forwarding. You basically just forward the domain to wherever you want. But I'm going to use the redirect feature in my cPanel account. You can see here you have to choose what domain you want to use. Now you might have more than one domain there depending on how you're doing this, but I want to forward automatedsalesandsuccess.info to my affiliate link. Now I could, if I really wanted to, I could put the word webinar there. So if anyone went to automatedsalesandsuccess.info/webinar, that would redirect. Okay, but I'm just going to leave it at the root. So when people go to automatedsalesandsuccess.info, they're going to go to my affiliate link. Now I'm going to grab my affiliate link from video 12 or step 12. Okay, so I'm going to copy this here. Okay, and I'm going to paste this into my WordWrap document. And I'm going to add my ID, which is Planet SMS, of course. Okay, I'm going to copy that back. And now what I need to do is just literally make sure my domain is selected and select the redirect location as my affiliate link. Okay, now you might have different options here. Obviously I want to redirect with or without the www dot, and I just need to add it. Okay, so if I add that and go back, now if I go to automatedsalesandsuccess.com, it should work. Okay, now I'm going to .info, I haven't got .com, it's .info. So let me just try this now and paste this in. And there you go, it's working. Now you do need to make sure that everything's working okay. I recommend test this again, make sure. But now instead of having any complicated links or redirects or using any complicated features, this domain automatedsalesandsuccess.info is automatically going to go to the webinar registration page with my affiliate link. Okay, in the next video I'll show you how to do the same sort of thing but with your JV page. Once again, we are exactly where we left off in the last video, and this time I'm going to redirect a different version of my domain to the JV page. Okay, so if I scroll down to step 14, this is the link we use for our JV page. So I'm just going to copy this again, paste this into my WordWrap document and add my ID. Okay, and I'm going to copy that. And I'm just going to go back. Now I'm going to there's a way to do this through subdomains as well, but I personally just like to use the slash and then whatever. Okay, so if I choose automated sales and success and then JV, okay, and then add the redirect link, okay, that's going to go to this this link here and add that. Now when we go back, if I take automatedsalesandsuccess.info, okay, and add /JV, this should redirect to the affiliate page through my ClickBank ID. And there it is. Okay, now very, very, very crucial. Okay, you must make sure you're seeing your ID here. And sometimes you can do what's called a frame redirect where it does not change the address. You must see your ID here or this will not work. Okay, and I'll just briefly show you as well. There's another way to do this. We can use what's called subdomains. You can create, for example, JV.com then it would be automatedsalesandsuccess.info. You can do it that way as well, but I personally think it gets a little bit complicated, you know, and you can use that a different way of doing it. But personally, for me, if I just go back and go to redirects, I can then use this. Okay, now you can do this with as many different domains, you know, variations as you want. Let's say you want to try different links for testing purposes. Maybe you have maybe you're running solo ads and you want to, you know, you might want to make sure that the traffic's getting delivered and things like that. So you could literally create another domain and you could call this webinar 1. Okay, and then when you redirect, let me just grab this link. Let's say you're using any sort of tracking ID. I know I'm getting a little bit, you know, it might be getting a bit complicated here, but some people will want to know this, you know, and you might have TID, tracking ID 1. And then, you know, you can then come into your records and see, make sure you're getting the traffic, okay? That's obviously getting a little bit of, sort of ahead of ourselves, but personally, you've got the main domain going to the webinar, and another domain /JV going to the JV page. Now you could buy a second domain that you know, has the word affiliates in, or JV, maybe automated sales and success JVs.info. You know, if you really wanted to do that, you could for an extra $10 a year, and then you've just got the 2 domains. Okay, so hopefully this helps. Again, just want to remind you, your host will help you with any of this if you need help, but basically if you do it this way, then you haven't got messy domains and messy links, and everything looks really, really good.